In this video, I'm going to show you how to compare scores from an interview between candidates if you have a project with multiple interviews. In this case, we're going to use this project as an example. At the Help Center project, we have two interviews. We have interview and deep interview. And we can actually see from the start page here already how many candidates have been completed or how many interviews have been completed. So in this case, we have 3 interviews that has been completed in the first interview and 2 interviews that have been completed in the deep interview. And let's go in and look at the results. So here we can see that we have 3 candidates. We have Jesse, Malin, and Kim. And we see that there's a difference, of course, in the score between these 3. And what you can do, of course, is to, like you've always been able to do, you can press the candidate and you can look at the different data that's available down here. You have the screening results, you have the salary, and you can see the scores from the interview. And what you also can do is you can actually see which candidates have been forwarded to the next interview. As we could see from the start page, we had 3 candidates that had a complete interview here, and we had 2 in the second interview. And this little arrow here indicates that these 2 candidates have been forwarded to the next interview. And by hovering over this, you can actually see the score that the candidate got from the second interview. So in this case, we had a deep interview, and we can see that it seems like Jesse got a 94 on a deep interview, and we can see Malin got a 69. So from this page, we can actually see the different scores, and we can of course go to the second interview, in this case called deep interview, and do the same thing. But maybe you want to be able to look at the data from the compare page. Of course, you can do that. Let's go to the start page. We select Jesse and Malin, and we press compare. Then we come into the compare view. And just like it is here, you can actually compare the candidates and see like what the different salaries was and requested salary. And you can see the score, that was a difference. And you can see how they've scored overall. And you can also then go to the deep interview and look at the data from here. And in this case, we had 2 interviewers that conducted this interview. So we had Alex and Tobias who did this interview. So you can see their individual scores from those interviewers and see the full score. So with this enabled, you were able to look at data from 2 different interviews and make a very good knowledge-based decision, because you can easily swap between the views and see the scores from the different interviews and compare. And you can, of course, move the candidates and you can remove candidates to make it easier. Same thing here. Good luck.